Good evening, everybody. Ezel Senpai here with I guess I can't call this a coffee with Senpai, although that's what the title says. But I might change that in post to be okay. I sent you a message on Discord, dude. I asked if you were ready. Okay. Let me see about getting something going. Hold on. Oh, you started a call. Okay, can you hear me? Mikey? Oh, because I'm in streamer mode. Son of a... Voice. This will be my thing. Let's see, is my volume down? Okay, wait, where'd Discord go? What the Oh, there it is. I can't hear you for the life of me. Give me just a moment, and I'll figure this out. Give me a moment. So the idea was to have that set up beforehand, but I guess I jumped the gun. Let's see. Okay, so hopefully this works. Okay. Okay, hold on. Let me make one quick adjustment. Okay, stream. I need your help. Can you hear him? Let me just do this. Turn this down. Okay, talk.
Talking.
Ooh,
ABC. 1, 2, 3. Do re mi.
What about now? Okay, now you can. Okay. Is it too loud?
Okay, I can just turn off Streamlabs now. Ah. Okay, cool. Thanks, Roxas. Okay, not good enough, I guess.
All right. Well, because I have you coming through my desktop audio, but it's coming through my ears, and I had to check the settings to make sure it's outputted as well. Because last time you and I talked, the audience couldn't hear. On YouTube, it worked perfectly, but on the
that's
stream,
what I was saying.
it didn't.
The stream VOD.
Yeah, well, I mean that's
nothing.
That was long deleted, but yeah, no. So there. So you can't. So okay, hold on. Let me do a thing, and go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, my digital brethren. This is Aichi Sendo / Eldorritos, the guy that always hangs around Ezel Senpai because I have no life.
Can turn your voice down just a little bit more. Okay. Man, what a fucking day.
It is.
It's the guy who liked my post. Yeah. So like I don't know if I want this to be a vent stream because Justin's got everything all figured out. I'm just but you know, it's always that last little detail that's always up to chance. And I'm just like, come on. You've put us through this much.
Yeah, it's basic. In a proper analogy, it's drive checking a trigger. And what do you know?
Whether it worked or not, I mean, it's just we're hoping it works. But okay, so for those who are unaware, Mikey here's my teammate, and Justin's our other teammate. So today is the 30th, 2 days before Ontario. We finally get a confirmation email, only for it to say, "Hey, one of your teammates needs to be boosted with the COVID booster," and I mean I get it. Okay, so before I vent, I just want to make this perfectly clear to everybody on stream and onto YouTube when this eventually goes up. These are my opinions. These are not facts. I do not speak ill will of the company. I don't speak ill will to anybody, nor the organizers, nor to Bushy or anybody. I'm just... This is a... We're in a glass case of emotions right now, and I just need to just vent.
Yeah, we really need to let it all out. Well, not too much anyway.
Just going through research and damage PTSD. Oh no. Researching damage. Oh no.
Researching emotional damage.
Well, no, he's playtesting the new Ava build.
Uh-huh.
And how they have research orders.
Oh, right.
And if those orders end up in damage, then it is emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
So
thank you, Stephen.
So earlier today, so when I got the email, I'm at the Honda because I'm getting my wife's car taken care of. You know, I'm sitting there. I'm just like, I'm constantly refreshing my email like every 5 minutes. One of my buddies, Jesse, I think you've met Jesse. He's like, hey, got that confirmation email. I'm like, oh, cool, you got it. All right, okay, so that means we should be getting ours here soon. And so as soon as I get the email, or actually as soon as I saw the notification from you that you got it, I went to go check. And I'm just, my heart sank. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Well, it was worth noting, though, so...
Well, of course. But it's like, I mean, I'm glad you told me, or I'm glad you mentioned it in the chat, so I went to go check it, but it's like, just getting it and being told, oh, hey, one of your teammates didn't do all the things we asked them to do. And so...
yeah, I just got the email, like, as soon as I woke up.
Oh, okay, because you slept in today, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I'm just like, yo, I'm at Honda at 1:30. You're just wait. Hey, I don't blame you. So,
dude, I had to close this. I had to close the store last night.
Yikes.
And my family decided to, and which was okay, no big deal. I mean, that's the usual me thing. But when I came back home, it was like 5 hours after I returned home, all ready to head to bed. My mom and my sister stayed up till like 3 a.m. outside.
Yeah.
I did not hear anything what they were talking about, because that better not be any of my business.
Oh no, absolutely. It's like, yo, I just closed the store. I want nothing but silence.
Yes.
So thankfully Justin was able to book his appointment to go get it, and it just so my frustration with so again, I'm not mad at Bushiroad as a company. Let me make that clear. I'm just frustrated on how they've decided to do this whole pre-registration thing. So I've got a few things I want to get off my chest real quick. So the fact they didn't have the locations confirmed until sometime before registration even went up was kind of odd. I think what should have happened now, and again, this is all 2020. I don't know what the staff is going through right now. I don't know what the policies are in place. I don't know. But I think because it's one of those things that we don't know, that's why I'm frustrated. So when registration went up, it was 2 weeks, a couple episodes ago, I was trying to do the episode, and registration went up. Nowhere on that registration form did it say that each member had to sign up, because how it looked on the document, and you ultimately filled one out anyway. It's like, oh, here, list your name, list your teammate's name, here are the deck list codes, what format you want to play, and your COVID vaccine. So it's just like, where does it say that each member has to sign? But I mean, I get it, like, that's kind of common sense, but it's just like it would have been nice to have been like, oh hey, just a heads up, each member has to fill out this form. So that's strike one in my opinion. Strike two is the registration window. I mean, from the 11th to the 25th. You know, that's not quite 2 weeks. Yeah, no, that's 2 weeks, right? 14 days? Yeah, that was 2 weeks. I don't think 2 weeks was enough, though. I understand they had to... Yeah, it's 2 full weeks. I understand they had to do what they had to do, but at the same time, I feel like if they had opened the registration March 1st, then that could have given a little bit more time and had to have the option to submit, like, there was an option to submit a physical deck list, but then someone was like, oh no, you actually have to submit your deck list code. Well, which is it? I mean, submitting deck list code makes sense, you know, paperless, something you don't have to handle. But if we're also doing physical paper, it's kind of like, well, hey, that's rough. That's rough. So, I mean, that too was a thing. And now I think my third gripe with it, which is probably the one that is actually more understandable, is the there's 2 points here. So the COVID policy itself. Now, I understand why they worded it the way they worded it, but I think if you're gonna expect everybody to be fully vaccinated and boosted, it needs to be said. I mean, I think it does say it on the document, but at the same time, it's not in like bold font, italicized, underlined. It's kind of, again, it's another one of those common sense. I think Bushy's just trying to cover their butts and make sure that their staff is healthy, which is absolutely understandable. I completely get it. I do. At the same time, if we're all required to wear masks inside and we all have to be fully vaccinated anyway, wouldn't it make sense to just have the minimum be fully vaccinated? I mean, because again, it's not required by a bunch of places to be boosted. Like, it's optional to get boosted if you want. Maybe in other countries it's mandatory, or, you know, but here it's to my understanding, it's an option. Second, research and damage. Oh no. So I'm boosted and I'm fully vaccinated. I know you're fully boosted and vaccinated. And Justin, he's getting boosted tomorrow, but it's kind of like, you know, I think being fully vaccinated in general while still wearing masks should still be acceptable.
We're still gonna have to wear masks in the venue anyway.
Exactly. I mean, I guess if they're trying to be extra careful, it's totally understandable. But at the same time, it's not. There's not really a lot of room for flexibility. Speaking of flexibility, that's my fourth. My fourth gripe is, before I go into that, a sub point to the COVID is not allowing negative test results prior to the event.
Although that's only for home. Well, it's more so towards home result kits.
Yeah. Well, no. Like if you're going to so in Temecula, where I'm at, well, near enough. Yeah. There's a place where you can go get a rapid test. Yeah, it costs some money, but it's up to date and it's very quick and very accurate. And I think if you're spending the money to do that, to make sure you're healthy enough, that should be acceptable. You know, as long as it's negative, you know, that should be acceptable too if everybody's wearing masks and the majority are vaccinated anyway. But again, they're covering their butts. Again, that's understandable. I just wish they were a little more flexible to that degree. So flexible. So my fourth point is we're 3 days away from the event. 3 days. That is not enough time. And if the deadline is tomorrow to get all the changes done, we have less than 24 hours to make those changes. Hey, I'm happy Justin was able to go get his booster shot or tomorrow before the 3 o'clock deadline. But it's like, wow, this is a razor's edge. This is like, if they had done the registration prior, like let's say they started on the 1st and they wanted to end it on the 21st or something. Let's see here. Or let's say registration was open on the 4th and ended on the 25th. That was an extra week. Or like, I'm looking at a calendar, I'm kind of like, well, I think what should have happened is that weekend, like following the 25th, like the 26th, they should have been going through all the stuff and getting those email confirmations, or had a system set up to where there's like a queue, so to speak, where you get the registrations in, and like it immediately sent us, oh hey, you filled out a Google form, good job. But if it sent us something immediately after saying, hey, there's something we need to check. Now, I think because of the COVID, because we had to take a picture of our COVID cards, a human had to look at all of our registration. But I think if a human were to be checking for COVID information on the 26th all the way to the 1st, or at least all the way to the 31st, I think that could have worked. Or if they wanted to keep the 3-week window, they could have started registration the end of February, like the 28th, and ended it on the 21st. Still being 4 weeks, but you still have the rest of the the 22nd to the 31st. That's 9 days to get that done. Again, it's humans that are looking, and I respect it. I understand it. Supposedly there's a new management team for this event, and I don't feel comfortable being I don't feel comfortable having California be the first one to try out this pre-registration system to this extreme. I think if we have to do this again for fall, I think for fall it will be easier because it's not teams. But it's so... I don't think Team League was the best thing for spring to come back to. I get it, spring is always Team League. I get that. But I think if you're trying to minimize exposure and if you're keeping COVID in mind, then singles would have been perfectly fine. We would have done 1 full year without Team League. That's fine. We've done it before. And for good reason. It makes sense. You could still require, vaccination and stuff too, but I don't think Team League was a smart idea. I'm probably a hater for it, but I'm just trying to think who decided it was a smart idea to do a Team League just as we're nearing the end of a pandemic.
I know, right?
I know, I'm just straight up talking, and you're just like,
Yeah, I know. Also, I'm like figuring out how to utilize Streamlabs, as in help you improve your stream.
Well,
you're talking because based off the current setup of I know a lot of people have found better ways to address this, like have their co-host, like their co-host or you're not a problem. You're good. You're good to go. It's co-host because I watched.
What was that? Did you?
I kind of cut off.
Oh yeah, you definitely cut off.
God fucking damn it.
I mean,
as I was saying, yes. I've watched a lot of YouTubers and streamers have multiple commentators in different areas. I might have to speak to one of them, implying if they give me the time of day.
Yeah. I mean, a simple discussion like this is totally fine. Again, I make no money. I don't have any people supporting the Patreon at the moment. Please please check out the link tree in the description below on YouTube. If you're watching from YouTube, check out the description. There's a link there called Linktree. It has a link to all the social medias and the Patreon, so please go check that out. Whatever you want to do, that'd be great. Any bit of support helps. And you see, like, a lot of people who do streaming like that professionally, or more than casually, I should say, have some sort of income where they can invest on making things nicer, better. I'm a basic bitch.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I'm
doing.
I'm willing to go far. I'm willing to go far enough just to make sure everything works well and all that sort of thing.
So, I mean, I appreciate you wanting to try to look and see about picking up things on helping me on my end, but I mean, at this point, like, we're just discussing.
Fair. Because I might cut out every now and then.
Yeah, and that's understandable. The internet here has been really well, okay, because I'm on a laptop. That's the thing. Like, I don't have like a physical like desktop setup. I'm using a gaming laptop to do this.
Yeah. Also, I am the same.
So, I'm gonna work with what I have, and that's fine. And I think having this setup is nice. It's taking a bit of research. It's taking a bit of figuring out, but it looks nice. Got that nice chill background music going on. You can't hear it, but everyone else can.
I know. That's whatever. I'm okay with that.
So
it's just you and me talking to like 3 people.
Yep. And if you're just joining the stream, make sure you say hi. Just say hi. Let's know you're here. Let's not have Roxas be alone in the chat. I'm pretty sure he needs some company to deal with his emotional damage.
As we all are.
Man, like, when I left Honda, I was just, like, screaming at the top of my lungs, fuck! It's just like, are you kidding me? Like, again, I stress out so much when it comes to planning an event like this. Or at least, when it comes to teams, I stress out. Because I want to make sure everyone's taken care of. I want to make sure everything's on time. I want to make sure we're all ready. When we're playing to the best of our abilities. Not to say I'm not trying to take away fun from you guys, but I'm just saying. No. I want the experience to be good.
Yeah, at least it's not. At least what you're trying to do vastly outweighs all the BS that I have to deal with on the daily.
How do you feel about all the ride decks and the controversial 10th triple rare? You know what? I like the 10th triple rares. I think those are pretty cool. At least for those iconic units, I think they're nice. I think they're also coming as regular triple rares. I like it.
I just hope I just pitched in for a case. You're already aware of it.
Yeah.
Ezel.
Yeah. Like
I have. Yeah, but the problem with that, but when I showed it on the group DM chat, I would like. What he just mentioned, he's like, if you pull this, his reply, no, that's money. But if I could use it, I'm like, oh god fucking damn it.
So yeah, like if I had the extra money to go in on it, I absolutely would. But the thing is, like, people have already claimed Thegrea. And I'm just like, that's yeah, you did. And honestly, that's totally cool. Like, I just want, like, and he also wants Thegrea as well. So I'm just kind of like, hey, whatever extra commons and stuff you guys get, let me have them. Because honestly, like, Thegrea
That's up to Justin to decide.
Well, no, of course. And honestly, it's like the common stuff, and so it's like you will have plenty of what you need. He's gonna have just enough to build his own deck. I will have the leftovers. You guys are eating the main parts of the pizza. I'm eating the crust.
Yeah. Although I'm a bit miffed that he's gonna sell the 10th SP with Aichi and Blaster Blade on it.
I mean,
one.
You two could talk about it, but.
So either that leaves me with 2 options. Let it go, or see how much he's going to extort me for. And knowing him, it's probably going to be the entirety of the case.
No, I don't think it'll be the entirety. I think it. We have to wait for ratios to come out, so we'll see. The 10th triple rare are only 10th triple. Oh, so same ratios of oh. So 1 per box, right? Or 2 per box.
Hopefully.
So we'll see about that. We'll see.
I mean, I could care less about Thegrea, but well, actually, I love Thegrea. But...
I'm just like, excuse you. If I had the money, I would jump on it and be like, I'm building this for 1 per box. Oh, ooh, that's well, let's see. A case is 20 boxes, so you're still gonna get a fair bit of. How many 10th anniversary rares are there? How many 10th triple rares are there? I think there's what, 5 or 6.
All right, let me see if I can actually.
So the magic of technology. Let's see. Nope, that's the wrong wiki. Let's see. There's 6 of them. Oh, okay. All right. So you're gonna pull. You should, in theory, in the case, there should be a minimum of a play set of each one. A minimum. Yeah, it's like the VRs, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a Discord server, one of the Discord servers I joined recently to join in.
To the chat?
Yeah, if possible.
Oh, to the call? I mean...
No, not the call, the chat.
Oh.
Or stream.
Oh. Okay. So you're trying... So hold on. You're trying to get...
more people to watch our stream.
Oh, to watch the stream. Okay. Well,
and listen to us.
Hey, I mean, you could retweet it. I mean, you already did.
I did.
I'm not...
Nobody listens to me.
I mean, we've got 4 people here, so... First day of the reboot, they promised to never make VR reprints. Well, okay, it's 10th... Okay, so... I think they are giving us a lot of cards that are the anniversary cards. So I wouldn't say that they're not doing the VR reprints. Or it's like a VR, but it's not a VR. Again, it's... But they've also got a bunch of SPs, I'm willing to bet, and the SPs will probably be pulled more often than those 10th rares. So we'll see. As soon as Freedom Duo posts up the ratio list, we'll go from there.
Okay.
I love Freedom Duo.
Okay, so for other topics that if you like me to bring up, aside from us freaking out over one little detail they refuse to highlight. Again, no ill will.
No ill will.
Again, no hate,
just
no ill will, no
customers.
Yes. We can talk about snacks.
Okay, so because you had mentioned this beforehand, according to a different website with Japanese ratios. So I actually it's 1 playset per case. You know what? That's also not too bad. That's bad, but it's not too bad. Because I mean, to be fair, those cards, while they're good, I don't think they're super good. MLB's pretty good. Dote's pretty good. PBO is okay. But I think the highlight is more towards the other units. But we'll see. Okay, so I'm actually ordering a bunch of protein granola bars. Like my wife paid for Instacart Premium, so she's like, well, if you're gonna order through Instacart, make it worth it.
Waifu money.
So I'll bring snack bars and maybe a few other things. If you want to bring some bottles of water for the hotel, that's perfect. Probably some energy drinks if you're able to and if you want to.
I am gonna do that on Friday, right before Justin picks me up. Although
Okay.
I'm kind of miffed on when he wants to pick me up.
Oh,
I was like, is it in the morning? Is it in the afternoon? Is it at
let's see.
night?
Well, they're not quite granola bars. They're Nature Valley. I think I have one. Oh yeah. They're Nature Valley protein. I like the peanut butter dark chocolate ones. I'll take a picture of one later and I'll tweet it out. So like, this is my snack of choice. But yeah, so bottles of water for the hotel, energy drinks, and then thankfully our hotel gives us free breakfast, so we can.
We're Gucci on that.
We're good on we're Gucci on that, and then the snack bars will be used for lunch, and then we can get something for dinner afterwards. And
Yeah, as for the snacks I brought 12 packs of 6-pack Oreo cookies.
oh, perfect.
Yeah, as well as 12 packs of Graham snacks, Pokemon flavored.
Oh no, Pokemon flavored.
Oh god, no! Oh god, everyone's gonna rail me on this.
Pokemon flavored. Oh.
I mean Pokemon Graham snacks.
Okay.
They just have pictures of Pokemon's faces on the crackers.
Gotcha.
No, please don't cancel me.
Well, I mean, it's not like you're just like, I got the Gardevoir Lopunny flavor.
Oh god, no! Oh no! I got that Lucario flavor.
Oh, why does it taste like nickels?
You just don't understand.
You just don't understand culture. So the event I'm hoping goes off well. The cool thing is we're next to the venue. We're next to it.
Like a few minutes.
Yeah, we're a few minutes walk, which is fine. I mean, I personally would like to try to get there as early as possible, but I mean, I understand we gotta get up, we gotta eat breakfast, get ready, shower.
I brought my. Also, yeah. Speaking of shower,
Deodorant,
yeah.
Because we need to set the example that not all card game players are stinky.
Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh have ruined it for us. Well, not quite. We're trying to distinguish ourselves away from that. We don't want them to mandate. We don't want to end up clumped like them, thus having them mandate hygiene.
Well, I mean, kind of yeah, we don't have to. That's showering, yeah.
But it is
showering is mandatory. Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
But it is common sense.
Common sense is more of a superpower at this point, but yeah.
Sadly, and this was something that I said
probably,
back when I was like 5 or something.
So I'm thinking we'll probably have to like try to go to sleep at a reasonable hour. I think we'll see when we get to the hotel, like what time the breakfast starts, and then we'll get
probably
out,
around 6.
Go
more
breakfast,
than likely at 6.
More than likely at 6:30ish, and then hopefully be at the place by 7:20, 7:30.
Yeah,
As soon as before the check-in time actually starts. Yeah, okay. I like Ava. I'm vibing more with Ava than I did with Thegrea. I have 2 boxes coming from the set. Nice.
I got a case.
I like Thegrea. I really finally I find a deck in Keter that actually is like very Paladin-esque. That isn't Bastion and that isn't PBO or Nostalgia.
What about Hexaorb? Ooh.
Hexaorb was more OTT like it wasn't a Paladin.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Yeah, I am. I already got my pitch in for my piece for the set. I already got my case split for that. So basically, I bought every Keter split except PBO. He can have that.
Let's see, you kind of said that this set isn't going to be a big money set, but at least I can build Ava without crying because Roa is $100 for its initial setup. I can't buy a case. I need friends to do that.
That is true. That is especially true. This is actually the first time I actually am participating in a case split.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
In case anyone's wondering, I never participated in a case split. If anything, I only like participate in like a display box kit. At most.
The pizza boxes.
Those are sneak peeks. Those are more expensive than the regular boxes that are like usually like 60, 70 a pop.
Wait, what's this? Derek Dow sent me. Wait, what? What's going on? Hey, since you'll be at Cali, are you able to pop by through Top Cut distribution gets used and just images of photos you take? If you can make a post, tag me. Yeah, I'll. Oh, okay. So I think what he's asking is if I can keep everybody informed of like what's topping, whatnot. Top Cut distributions. Okay. I'll see what I can do. I'll keep you posted. If I'm able to.
Even though what I'm gonna say next is completely unrelated, but
What?
that Sonic 2 movie though, coming out next week.
Oh yeah, Sonic 2 looks pretty good. Just the memes itself has been pretty. Wait, Derek Dow. He called it Derek Dow. No, he. I guess. You only one step closer to eat. Oh. Maybe. Like, I think that's funny because, like I'm known, like, on Twitter, you know, it's like, oh, hey, yeah, I know, you're the meme guy, whatever. Oh, you topped at your locals with an unorthodox Bastion. Okay, cool. And it's like, you know, it's like, oh, yeah, I've been doing this for years. And it's like, oh, hey, wow. People are like, oh, yeah, you're doing a thing. Like, when I go to the event, I do need to swing by and talk to Nexus Core. Because they sent me some pretty interesting... Well, I say sent. They replied to the tweet about Justin needing his booster. And they're just like, yeah, this is kind of what's going on. Like, from our side, this is what we've experienced, and that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
But thankfully, you know, like, all our situations worked out. But it's like, you know, we'll see how it goes.
Honestly, I actually do want to meet Nexus Core. So
yeah, Nexus.
I'll tag along.
I know Richard's good. Miles is pretty cool. Oh god. Oh, why am I stamping on names? Why? No. Atlas. Atlas is the dude. He is the dude. I think those are the only three that I know of. I know there's more, but those are the three who I know. And I've played Miles once in a big event. Richard and I kind of have I wouldn't say it's a rivalry, but I mean,
kinship.
We have a dual paladin kinship. I mean, obviously he's more recognized than I am because I barely produce content. He's pumping out content like it's no one's business.
And
so
all we do, and we just do this
we
as
just
a
memes.
hobby.
We just meme. That's all we do.
We are the funny.
We're funny.
We're funny people. He's the Vanguard unit. I am he's from Cray. I'm from Earth. That's connected to Cray.
Where is my controller for the fan? Oh, there it is. It's a little warm in here. But okay, so another topic. Let's see. So I think they've decompressed quite a bit. Like, when I plan for a regional event, I always make sure that everything goes as smoothly as possible. I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, I almost died going to Grandfest in 2017 with 2 other people in the car. No, we are. I will make sure things are taken care of so it's as stress-free as possible. So you're going in on the case. You're building Thegrea and MLB, right?
Well, yeah, because one, when I mentioned it in the because one, when you mentioned that I should take a crack at it. I just thought of a Twitter user.
Huh.
I don't know if I'm allowed to.
Yeah, go ahead. Whatever. It's not like we're talking crap on anybody.
No, we're not. Not at all.
Unless we're talking about my friend from Arizona. We call him Pikel. He complains about the name Pikel. Like, but people don't know what you mean. I'm like, that's the joke. That's the joke. And
that's the joke.
That's the joke.
Wolfgang Stormcastle.
Sure. It's like an isekai name.
No, it's Rainier Wolfcastle, not a. That's the joke.
Speaking of isekai, I guess we're going off on another topic. I recently watched what was it? What's it called? I actually have to look it up real quick. But it's like okay, no, come on, Verve, come on. Don't be dumb. Thank you. Where's my watch list? Sign in. Okay. Thank you, Tim. I appreciate your account. Oh, but I think he needs me to pay for it for next month. Let's see. Tsukimichi Moonlit Fantasy. So it's about this guy who gets summoned by the god of the moon, Tsukuyomi, and he's like, "Yo, dude, sorry, but there's a goddess in another world who's trying to summon you because your parents were originally from this other world, and they made a deal, and you have to be sent back." Oh, okay, cool. And then he ends up going to meet the goddess, and the goddess is like, "Oh wow, you are an ugly piece of shit. You can go down to the world, but I'm taking you can speak to everything and understand everyone except human. No humans for you." So he gets teleported to the edge of the world, and he befriends a bunch of like orcs and demi-humans and, you know, animal creature, human creatures, dragons and stuff. And it was a good watch. 12 episodes. It was nice. He fights a dragon, and the dragon turns into a waifu. And okay, cool. It's not like I hadn't seen that before. Then there was a spider he had to beat up, and the spider turned into a waifu. And they just like, "Oh wow, we love your memories." And like the dragon chick is like obsessed with like historical dramas, like old like samurai shows, and the spider is into like tokusatsu stuff, like Kamen Rider and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh wow, all right. It's a fun watch. It's already up to date. 12 episodes, binged it. It was good. I enjoyed it.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, we completely went off topic from card games.
Yeah, when we were talking. Okay, so even though this isn't necessarily related to card games, unlike what we're doing right now, the hygiene. All right, if you're renting out a hotel with possibly 2 or 3 other people or whatnot, always be sure to have an extra pair of clothes. Like if it's for 2 days, probably bring one just in case, or probably research your hotel venue to see if they have like a laundry machine that you can use.
I don't know if they have a laundry thing. So one thing I've learned recently, and I blame TikTok for this because I can't escape it, but Levi jeans, you actually do not need to wash them at all. So because of the material of the denim, they're naturally antimicrobial or antibacterial, whichever. So they don't get like dirty. You like, I guess the CEO is like, yeah, I've never washed my pants and I never will, because there's no need, because apparently when you wash your Levi jeans, it damages them. So if you want to save money on washing, go buy some Levi jeans. Yeah, they're worth they cost quite a bit, but I mean, if you find a pair that fit just right, never wash them. Unless they get like blood stained, then I mean, obviously wash them, but
or if they stink.
Well, the cool thing is they don't stink. Like, they like, because of how the jeans are made, they don't, unless you shit yourself, then yes, obviously go wash your pants. But unless it's like, you know, foul smelling stuff, you really don't have to wash your pants. Like, I have a pair of Levi's I'm planning to wear for the event, and you know, they're good. I don't need to wash them. Extra shirt, underwear, socks. I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah,
I need to think about how I'm gonna do this.
Also, swim trunks if they happen to have a pool.
I don't know if they have a pool. You know what? I should have. You know, let me look. But while I do that, let's see.
Yeah. Okay.
So while I look this up, for V Premium, what are you expecting to play against?
I don't even know anymore. Although I don't even know. I don't care what it is. I'll tackle it head on. Because last time when last Springfest before COVID hit hard, my friend Sam was like telling me, Mikey, you're gonna be playing against a lot of Murakumo, most likely Murakumo, and you know what Murakumo and V does meet, right? Zanbaku, aka no restand, no drive check, and if your rear guards are gone, GG.
Yeah, I
lost a lot of sleep for that.
I don't think there's
and I did play against a Murakumo player, but more than likely at that point they already dropped off. Those me and my both our parents already dropped off the tournament at that point after gaining two losses.
Oh, there actually might be a pool. Hell yeah. Yeah, I think there is a pool. So swim trunk it up. Oh, maybe there's a jacuzzi. Maybe, I don't know. There's a hot tub spot. Let's go.
Hot tub pavement.
Oh man, like honestly, like coming back, like just after the event, coming back, getting to the hotel, changing to some swim trunks, just go decompress in the hot tub. Oh man.
It's like that episode of Cardfight Vanguard G. Thanks, Orange.
Thanks, Orange. Appreciate it. Where they're fighting in the hot tub and cleaning it. This is a man's fight. And there's like 6 new rides. There are, yeah. Okay, again, I'm super hyped for Thegrea. I like, honestly, the ride lines in this set, beyond the nostalgia, I like them. I like them a lot. They're really cool. They're really unique. See, this is the thing I've been wanting in Overdress, is just more diversity. You know, I like Bastion's cool. I like Bastion. I'll play Bastion. But if I had another choice, I'd rather play something else. Thegrea gives me that something else.
I'll let you borrow the deck once I finish.
Yeah, I will. I appreciate it. I mean, I'll see about building it myself, but I mean, I do appreciate that. I do. Because
although my build will be different than yours, but then again, yeah. At least you'll get an idea.
I probably would play 2 Fulsatos just because I like resource management.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I have like a full playset of those.
Yeah,
So
I like
let's go.
like
Let's go with that.
yeah. Uh, and it's like Tedder's released a lot of really cool generic stuff over the course of a year. So
So the downside is the majority of the generic support is grade 3.
well, no, like even like the stuff that isn't directly grade 3 related, it's pretty like Painkiller Angel.
She's a grade 3.
She's no Painkiller Angel's a grade 1. She's the when it boosts. After the ballot boosts, she retires herself. Soul Boss 1, you draw a card.
Oh. Okay.
There's additional Angel, which is pretty cool, but I don't think that would work well in Thegrea that well.
Well, I used I use a Vacuole, which is the grade 1 10k booster, because why not?
Yeah, why not?
Because because not a lot of people use her, even though people say there are vastly better ones. But I mean,
Roboa looks so cool, potential. And Ava's been really fun. Yeah, Ava looks fun. I actually like if it wasn't for your friend calling Roboa, I actually would have called it. Just to be like something.
Roanoa Zoro.
Huh?
Roanoa Zoro. Zoro.
Right. But like I'm like, okay, this is cool. This guy looks like Deku from My Hero. Hell yeah, I can go for that. I'm totally down. But your buddy called it, and I'm like, okay, I won't interfere. It's all good. It's all good. Only complaint is there's only 4 orders. Oh yeah, for research, yeah. And it is an anti-CFA. Yeah, I saw your tweet about the shuffle system needing to burn in hell. I agree. So that's why I don't play CFA, because it's like I understand like if someone has poured a lot of heart and soul into it, but it's nothing compared to an actual online client. So did you have to trust your shuffler when you discard Penguin to get your pieces, and the CFA shuffler will tell you just to go fuck off. That's all you have. Yeah. Oh, sorry. And the CFA shuffler will tell you to go fuck yourself. That's all I have.
Is it telling you to go commit Subarashi?
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, don't do that.
You know, it's funny. There's a grade 2 in Keter coming out called I don't remember the full title, but his name's Arson. Like the card effect is it's so odd, but it's actually a pretty good effect. But I can't be caught dead saying Arson is good. I don't have a locals, and I can't remote because my house is so. I got you. I understand.
Yeah, I understand. I feel you. I mean, I barely am able to do some.
CFA is a good alternative for now. So you do what you gotta do, but yeah, you have to really trust that shuffler. It's like let me shuffle for like 5 minutes, and then you get screwed over still. Maybe over time they'll improve that shuffling system, but the service has been around for 10 years. It's been a decade, and we still can't get a good card shuffler.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Nah, cool.
Yeah, sorry about that. Had my mom walk in, telling me what she's doing.
Oh, all right, cool.
All right, no, but okay, I'm back.
Yeah, you are. Yes, you are.
Okay, so yeah. You mentioned that you have to deal with CFA. Honestly, if Bushiroad decided to reinvigorate the Cardfight Online project, we wouldn't be having this problem. But no, that's likely to cut into sales for the actual product. But you guys were actually putting in codes in your packs
for cool things.
Yes, basically you were taking the Pokemon TCG route.
Which honestly, I still think is a really good route to go because it encourages more card sales.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pokemon did good.
And the secondary, and it's not, and it won't affect the secondary market.
No, it won't. Like if you were to make like the code card to be something kind of cool with a cool design, I mean, it could be a collector's thing, but you know, yeah, I think Pokemon had the right idea. I mean, sure, you're putting an extra card in every pack, or you put one code card per box, and you redeem that code for a full box. That way, it doesn't cost you extra in shipment because it weighs too much. Weird how Yu-Gi-Oh! Online doesn't have a code system, but Master Duel has a really the crafting system is decent. Like, and I feel like that's kind of the thing that Bushy's having a tough time with is figuring out a way to not just monetize it because obviously they're about the money, but they want to make sure there's a good experience. Like, don't get me wrong, Zero has been fun.
That is the closest thing, but then
but it's an entirely different beast entirely. So I think I think if they were to look at Master Duel as a template, I think it could work.
Yeah, they will just be like gems as microtransactions.
Yeah, just microtransactions. You get your sleeves all. You know, you can buy more packs with money, or you get your like, oh, you want a custom character? Here you go.
Yeah, compared to how it is right now in the G.
I don't want to spend $150 on premium items just so I can have Toya.
Bruce in it.
Have Toya as my icon, as my fighter,
as your skin, as your fight skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, they're also. They also like put a paywall onto the skins that can boost for certain events like clan challenge.
Oh yeah, that's annoying. That is annoying. Quid Zero, so hard when the G update came out. My lord, it was awful. I enjoy the G update personally, but I have been kind of decentivized to really play because now I have like look, I got my Gold Paladin guy up. Like, I got my Tayo. It's fine.
Same.
The Ezla deck's been updated. The Gurgit still needs to be made, but I mean, that's a work in progress.
I already finished, more so I already finished my Gurgwit playset in Zero.
Nice.
What else? Also, I'm waiting on Aichi G. Who knows when he's coming out. And playing if he comes out.
Bushy's gonna milk that. You know that.
They're
gonna milk him.
I have money.
They look at all the nostalgia characters and they're just like, I'm gonna milk you.
Okay, Markiplier.
I'm gonna milk you. Oh no, don't milk the Aichi, no!
Okay. East. I don't know. Maybe I want to go to Chicago.
It's Austin. Hi, Austin. It's Austin from Vocals. Say hi.
Hi. I mean, I know multiple ones. I don't want to mix. I don't want to mix it with the wrong one.
We have multiple Austins at Locals.
I think so.
No, I don't go. We only have one, and it's this one, the one who also plays Royals.
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, okay. I think I remember him.
I'd hope so. He's the one who plays Saint Guard.
Okay, I believe I do.
He's beaten me a couple of times because he trigger sats like no one else. I swear to God, if you ever play Gear Chronicle. Oh man, he's got that trigger luck.
Indeed.
Indeed.
I have so I'm not gonna tell you. Well, I'm not gonna say which decks I'm gonna be. Well, I'm not. Of course, I'm not gonna say which decks I'm gonna be playing for Springfest until after the event's over.
Yeah, good for you. I've already said what I'm playing because at this point
Yeah.
it's just like, could I make it any less obvious?
Well, yeah. You are the. Well, you are. Well, Gold Paladin is your.
I'm something of a Gold Paladin specialist myself.
Yeah. I wanted to pull the same thing, but somewhat. I wanted to be the same thing too, but
You do what you gotta do.
kind of yeah, it kind of like screwed me. No, I didn't really like post my. I didn't really say anything about it yet. I'm like, can I really call myself a Royal Paladin specialist? Am I at that level yet?
You can in particular formats. And like here's the thing too. Like, yeah, I'm a Gold Paladin specialist. Well, you put that in air quotes, but like 2018, I played Aqua Force all the way through. Like,
Yeah,
2018 aside. Okay, so hold on. California, I was playing Aqua Force that whole year. Then I went to Houston during the summer for their team league, and I played Gurguit and dropped. But I got my gold Paladin clan leader, so it was worth it. So it's okay to try to play other decks, because it's like that one moment in the anime where it's like, you should try a bunch of different things. Maybe, you'll get an idea for how your deck works.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing for some time.
You view your deck from a different angle when you play other things. And
yeah.
It definitely is handy.
Yeah, because in 2019...
together.
Okay, in 2019, like throughout, like all the way from December 2013, all the way to, I believe, 2018, I was playing Royal Paladins. I started off with the Blaster Blade deck. Yes, classic TD01. Because when I went to the locals that my friend introduced me to, that was the only Royal Paladin deck that he had.
Yeah.
Or more so, the only deck he had. So, yeah, I bought it. It was really weird. And this was during the Break Ride era, too, where Ashley was supreme. Classic Ashley was supreme. I was, like, really adamant about it for some reason, and then I'm like, fine, I'll cave, I'll build Jewel Knights. Okay.
I still think Jewel Knights is such a good deck to play. Like, even now with the limited support they have, it's still pretty good.
I actually wanted to build Jewel Knights before the event, but I was actually tight on cash during the time when I was due to some unrelated expenses. No, actually, due to an unexpected expense, which really kicked me in the butt.
Well, whatever you can cuss on here, but whatever case, okay. You can also, if you're ever interested into picking up cards for pre-orders for Overdress or V Premium, make sure you can go to 50cards.com, use promo code Senpai, get yourself a discount. Plug, let's go. It worked.
Worthless shill.
It worked. Shameless plug. Let's go.
God damn it. Yeah, speaking of which, I'm actually a satisfied customer from them.
Yeah, no, like 50 yards is pretty good. I mean, I think there is one complaint, but it's one of those complaints that is just so whatever. Is, there's a shipping delay, but you gotta keep in mind, 50 Cards is doing this all by himself, as far as I'm aware.
Yeah,
it is a one-man operation, and he's doing the best he can to make sure we are all supplied with our card games and card game accessories.
Cardboard and cardboard accessories.
So while I do complain about like the timing of delays, but he has it organized where it's like, okay, well, here's wave 1, here's wave 2, here's wave 3. We'll get to it as quickly as possible, and I think it's good because like you can only do so much in a day.
That is fair. I didn't expect mine to come in so soon though, so yeah, I was like surprised.
So I mean,
based on
if you
how
pay extra
all
for
the
shipping, I
nonsense
mean,
with.
it does show up pretty fast. But yeah, 50cards .shop. Use promo code Ezel Senpai at checkout. Get yourself a nice discount. Although I think people get paid to do that. Like,
we don't.
and I'm just like,
You just promote.
can I get some money? Because that'd be nice.
Can I have some, like, can you spare me some money?
Can I have some sponsor money, please?
Sponsor?
I can make my streams a little bit better. I want to
And
get
more
want to get
frequently?
another commission done for me for streaming.
Yeah, I might need to do I had this idea for a commission. I mean, I mentioned it in locals.
Yeah.
If anyone wants, okay, so if anyone wants to do it, although you don't have to, somebody draw Alt Mile, Blue Sky Night Alt Mile, looking like Megamind
from the hit movie Megamind.
Yes, and then with the caption, "No counterblast."
No counterblast.
No counterblast.
You do that with Luarge, be like, no grade ones.
or with Bastion, no grade 3s.
No grade 3s. No heal triggers. No retire.
And then Poco.
Just Bav Sadra should be like, no overdress.
And then as I said, Coco, no soul.
No soul. No. So yeah, I gotta put a binder together. I think that'll be my goal tomorrow, is to put a binder together, because usually for these for trading purposes, yeah. Like there's some decks here that I really like, I enjoy, but I'm kind of like, you know what? Maybe I can find them a new home. You know, like I have my Regalia deck, but it's like, well, I don't play it in premium.
I mean,
I know it's jumped up quite a bit, so you know, we'll see how that goes.
I kind of have a collection of cards too. If I don't know if any of the ones I have, any of the extras I have, are still good enough for me to trade away.
I mean, I'm just gonna look through my stuff and be like, oh hey, is anything value? Yes, binder. Value? No, keep.
Yeah, I need to do that. I think, for me, it's like, is it shiny? Is it double rare or higher? Binder. No. Because
I checked with like TCG Player, and I looked through and I'm like, okay, is it worth selling this? How much am I gonna get for this? And so it's like, okay, we'll just go from there. Let's see. We've been am I okay? What's this? Yo, Teen Titans 333. With set 3 spoilers done, hope they start doing reveals for collection volume 5 and 6. I think we're a while off of that. I think the reveals for that will start in June. I think sometime this summer we'll get the reveals for that, because I think what they're gonna do is try to because we have the festival collection stuff for Overdress. We have premium series reveals, which is super hype. Let's see. Not effect reveals, but let's see. Oh yeah, this card is the ultimate card. You can do ultimate things. And then it's a counterboss 1 for 2k power. Oh no. So yeah, we'll see how. I think they'll do a unit reveal where they'll give a summary of what each card will do, but not officially reveal what they do until later. I think the summer is going to be packed with all sorts of good stuff because we'll have festival collection, premium series, set 6 hopefully, and then we'll go into client collection volume 5 and 6. So that's a lot of things to look forward to. I'm pretty sure we'll have more of an announcement of it in June because that's when the next product live stream is, and that's when the next ban list is in June. So that will be very interesting. All right. So yeah, this has been a good venting stream. I wouldn't say this was a coffee with Senpai, but it was definitely something.
It was more like Red Bull with Senpai.
Red Bull with Senpai. I'll figure out the title later, but we vented, do art and summary reveals during festival collection reveals, and later in the summer start official reveals. Was it water with Senpai?
Salt water with Senpai.
No. That's actually not good for you. I had a bit of a... So I went to the store last week, and I saw that they had this limited edition Coca-Cola Starlight limited edition. It's supposed to be space flavored. I don't know how you flavor space, but supposedly it's raspberry. Space tastes like raspberry. So I've been sipping on this Coca-Cola here. It's been in the fridge for a while, and I was like, I'll just drink it. So but I can't call it Coke with Senpai because that's just no.
No, that's horrible. That's a whole can of worms we'd rather not deal with.
But Coca-Cola, I mean, it's space flavored. I mean, sure, in the vacuum of space, it tastes like raspberry. Okay, so with all the issues with the registration, I feel that this is one of those steps to learn how to improve in the future when it comes to registration. Because I'm assuming when fall season rolls around and we get BCS again, if they decide to go with these pre-registration strategies, I think we'll have a better understanding of what we need to do to play in that case.
Give me Machining Spark Hercules Reverse, lol. Sure. Okay.
Yeah, sure. I mean, why not? Why not? People keep asking me like, what gold paladin card do I think's gonna get reversed? And to be honest, I don't know. Like, an Ezel reverse would be really cool, but
that's excessive.
But it's very excessive. It would make sense thematically with the series. It would. At the same time, people are like, oh, what about Liberator Garmor reverse? Well, Liberator Garmor needs to come out first. So I think if we were to go that route, we could just go Wolfane Liberator Garmor and then its reverse form together in the same set. So 2 grade 3s and 1 generic card.
Mm-hmm. Or where I went with is what my idea was as Agrapane. Yes.
I hunger.
I pain.
So
if I don't eat, I go in pain. Yeah, like Agrapane sounds like a
Spectral Duke. Spectral Duke reverse. But that would be cool. That would be cool. So like, there's a bunch of units you could do, or you'd come out with a brand new original unit and have it be reversed. It's like, oh, here's a grade 3, and then here's its reverse form. The two go together, and it's generic. So have fun. I mean, design space wise, I'm curious to see what it would do and where it would go, but
And for Royal Paladins, it's most likely going to be Ashley, or they decide to throw a wrench at us, like they did with Neo Nectar being Cecilia Reverse.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna if I thought they were gonna bring back a Venus Trap, but here we go. Here we are.
I feel like I feel like what they're doing is they're setting up for all these cards that are related to VRs now. So by the end of the year, when the reprint protection is gone, those cards will actually go up in value and make it to where the reprint VRs, it's like, oh hey, I can get this VR now. And it's like, hey, you got those VR reprints now. Cool. Hey, check out the support we made for it. Last year. Also, I think it'd be funny. If they somehow, for Narukami, decided reverse Gauntlet Buster instead of Valiant. No. No. That would be funny, but no. Let Valiant Sword or Saber do its thing. And then 7 and 8 have brawlers. Because, fuck, we need brawlers. This is probably why I can't get sponsored by Bushies, because I cuss. But,
Same.
But yeah, it's fine.
I'm trying not to.
Well, to be fair, I never really reach out to be like, hey, can you help me? I made content, but it's like, wait. No, I make a video at least once a week. That's nothing to really scoff at,
Yeah.
Oh, you got 100 subscribers. Hey. It's like, okay. But look at this person. They've got 30,000. It's like, okay, you gotta start somewhere. But yeah, I'm expecting Legion Focus for next year. Yeah, I'm expecting it too. I think that would help. I think that would make sense. Okay. Let's see. I guess. I guess that'll do. I mean, I vented. I got out what I disliked about this pre-registration process.
As well throw my 2 cents.
What was that?
As well as throw my 2 cents into this.
And you threw your 2 cents in. So we're going to be on Justin and hoping that he gets his thing submitted. You know what? It's interesting because now Justin has an opportunity to resubmit his deck list. So if he decides to change anything, actually, I'm going to mention that right now. No, I'm not going to mention it. He's going to play what he wants, and there's nothing more we can say about it.
Yeah. Yeah, for the Royals.
Although if he asked me, hey, which decks do you think I should play for the format? The one he's planning to play in V Premium, I would say, look, invest in the other things you need, play that in Premium. And then the thing you plan to play in Premium, play that in V Premium. Because that's actually kind of impactful. But I want Beat Atlas so I can have it to be the exact same skill from G, except with 5k more, or 1k more base and a shield marker. That would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice.
I don't know. Yes, you know, Ezel, I actually, after like playtesting my premium deck, I want to I actually might want to switch out some cards, but unfortunately that means I gotta resubmit everything.
Yeah, and that's the downside too, is like we've already submitted our decks, so we can't resubmit anything. Justin, on the other hand, has an opportunity to, but I think for the sake of fairness, I won't say a word. Or if he does, I mean, Messiah bless him.
Yeah, V Premium.
There we go. I figured out the title for the video. We've got the thumbnail. I've already made the thumbnail. I think we're good. We're good.
That is what I think it is.
It's the picture of Grand Diesel from the Neon Messiah movie, where he's like, "I am the Messiah."
Oh, I thought you were going with the Will Smith one, the Will Smith Chris
I
Rock
was
one.
tempted, but I'm kind of that joke's already been slapped to death.
Literally.
So I figured, this is we'll just actually maybe I'll play around with the thumbnail, but I think I already have an idea for what I want to do. So okay, any last thoughts about anything?
Okay. Any last thoughts? Yeah. For Springfest preparations, bring bring some snacks because you're gonna be in there for quite a long time, depending on your win record.
And assuming they don't like bad check us for food, because it's like, hey, we're going into a place without food. Um, Please allow us to bring snacks, because if you're not providing food, or if there is not food readily available, I'm bringing in some snacks.
Yeah, cause yeah, the event is gonna last like for about 6 to 7 hours nonstop,
Yes.
or more, depending if there's any more. Depending on how long they have to continue, like top cuts if you manage to make it.
Well, like the cool thing is Top Cut is best of 3, I think. But I'm not sure how that will work in teams. So we'll see. We'll see. I will most likely stay till the very, very end just so I can get data. So I could do the thing for Derek Dow. I could do the Dow thing. Do the Dow. Do 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 do.
I will tag along with me. Either I tag along with you or
Well, I mean, you and Justin will have a room key. So if you guys wanted to head back to the room, you more than welcome to.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I am kind of like I am low key freaking out on when am I arriving on Friday? Because one, I still need to pick up some bottles of water for the team, and two, it's like, okay, so you're gonna pick me up in the morning? Are you gonna pick me up in the afternoon? Or are you gonna pick me up late at night?
So check-in's at 3 o'clock.
Yes.
So as long as you guys are there after 3, that's fine. I will be there by 3. I will make it my personal mission to be there by 3 because without me you guys don't get to keep.
I know. Yeah, because here's the problem.
Because it's on my card and it's in my name, so it's like I kind of have to be there.
I am well aware. That is standard. That's a given. It's just he is my ride there.
Yeah.
And I know the morning is not the case because that was like something else. Because that was like something else way before, like weeks before. Now that you mentioned the check-in time, like that would because I would like to maximize some of the time I have on Friday, run a couple of errands for my parents if there's any. Hope not. I hope there isn't any.
So I would say, and I'll put it in the chat for us later, that I will be there by 3, and if you guys don't need to be there until I would say if you guys are able to be there by 5, that's fine.
Okay, because yeah.
Cause, I mean, whatever it's okay. Ideally, you could get there whenever you want. Ideally, you can be there whenever you want. I'm the one who has to be there at a particular time.
Yeah, that makes sense for you because everything's on.
So we'll go from there. And yeah, no, I understand because I gotta make sure, because my wife works that weekend, like that whole weekend. So I gotta make sure that I've got her food ready for her shifts. So I'm gonna make a big bunch of food tomorrow, and just be like, okay, here's the breakdown. Here's your carbs. Here's your veggies. Here's your protein. Make what you will.
Okay, and yeah, tomorrow I have to work in the morning, but when I do get out, I'm gonna have to pick up a couple of other things if I have the energy for it.
I mean, just let me
If
know what
not,
else. I mean,
yeah,
it's all
I got
good.
water. I'll get the water, but I do have the snacks.
Okay.
I already got my duffel bag
Oreos is a
nearly
good
ready.
idea because Oreos like are a good little quick boost of.
Yee.
At
And
the current moment,
I also
I'm.
bought this candy pop. I also bought this type of popcorn bag.
Oh.
Although it's sweet, it's like really sweet depending on what flavor it is. The one I picked,
Um.
the first one I tried out was the Oreo, was like the Halloween Oreo cookie pop.
Let's see.
It was it tastes like
At the
gingivitis.
moment, I low key am enjoying V more than standard. To be honest, standard is not
Same.
as accessible as D. Wait, standard is D.
Yeah, that's kind of like
Yeah, they're the same
it's the other
thing.
way around.
But
Corporate requires
V
you.
Premium is more accessible. Wait, D you just need a 10 to $20 single, and then $20 for a playset of PGs, and then like 40-50 bucks for just triggers. Oh, okay. So you're saying V is more
Accessible than D.
more accessible than overdress. Okay. So V is more accessible than overdress. Yes, because the traders are easy to come by. You don't need to spend so much money on the overtrader. These special sets they've been coming out with are fantastic.
Fantastic. Frank West.
So V, like I enjoy V. Like I don't know if it's like a Stockholm syndrome sort of thing. Because you know what Stockholm syndrome is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically what Stockholm syndrome is in the plainest sense, it's like so hostages get this quite a bit. So let's say like like if you're a hostage at like a bank or something, there's a psychological response where your mind starts to trick you into caring about the person who's holding you hostage. So in how it can relate to V Premium in my case is, so keep in mind, you came from Yu-Gi-Oh! I came from Yu-Gi-Oh! From the very beginning, remember? Right?
Yeah, yes.
So from my mind, every card is worth keeping. Premium is just the culmination of cards spanning different eras. So in my mind, Premium is the vastly superior format. But the difference is, compared to Yu-Gi-Oh! To Vanguard, now, again, I'm not hating on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pykel. There's an accessibility and a way for you to enjoy it however you want. When people were just like, well, I want to play Premium, but everyone's like, no, I want to play V. And it's like, okay, fine. Let's play V. Over the years, it's just like, okay, not many people want to play Premium. Okay, well, V Premium. Or V, sure, absolutely. And here I am, I'm looking at my desk and stuff, and I'm like, I have a lot of V decks. But I've really come to enjoy it. Like, maybe because I was forced into it, but I I really have come to enjoy V Premium as a middle ground format. You know, it isn't as crazy or as broken as Premium, although Premium is a hell of a lot of fun for deck building.
Indeed, it is.
But V Premium now at least has a point to where it's like, you know, we have a plethora of cards. There are a couple different builds you can do. Yeah, the VRs were kind of a bad idea. And when they get reprinted next year, it'll be fine. Hopefully. But,
Hopefully.
you know, it's like, there's a lot of creativity that can still be found in V Premium. And that's something I'm starting to like now about Overdress with set 5 specifically, is now there's more to build. There's more to do. There's more to do.
I just hope Maelstrom gets printed in the D series as the yeah, although he would be part of Stoicheia, of course.
Of course.
That or Leopard. But mostly Maelstrom.
Look, have I told you what I want in a product for overdress? Maybe. Okay, I think I mentioned it at locals before, but I've told this to chat before, and I'll do it. So, I want them to do a once a year encounter set.
Most likely.
So the idea is 24 ride lines, one ride line per clan, and each clan be respective to their respective nations. So for example, Keter would get 6, Dragon Empire would get 5, everybody else gets 3, or Dark States gets 4, everyone else gets 3.
Okay, Scarlet. Give me Stoicheia, Keter, Sanctuary, Dual Nation, Descendant of Night Rose, and Alt Mile.
I mean, we already have one, but Raw Nation.
Yeah, that's Maple.
That's Felty. That's Felty. For lyrical. That's Felty Rosa. She's a vampire, and her deck plays like a paladin clan.
Okay.
So the idea of this encounter set would be like, okay, so like the things that have already been confirmed so far. Overlord, Phantom Blaster, MLB, or maybe for Royals, what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, here's Marin, here's Blaster Blade, here's Alfred as a generic as a generic grade 3, and like so it'd be like 7 cards per clan, a grade 0 to grade 3, so 4 cards for the ride line and 3 cards that are semi-exclusive to that ride line. Semi-exclusive. So while it has an ability that works with that ride line, it also could work with other decks. And I think once a year, that would be fine, because it would bring over people who play V Premium and Premium more to Overdress to, oh hey, these are my favorite units. Okay, they're encounter cards, they're remnants of the past. Sure, it makes sense. If you're gonna nostalgia bait, do it once a year.
We already got our nostalgia bait.
In set 5.
We already got our nostalgia bait this year, so we're gonna have to wait on the next one.
Yeah, and then another set idea is a special premium set where it's cards like stride versions of the main grade 3s of each ride line. So there's a stride version of Bastion, Bruce, Nirvana, Seraph Snow, Magnolia, so on and so forth. Where they provide, like, they have their own ability, but then it's like, oh hey, if your heart is this, extra ability. Didn't I give you that? You did give me that idea in a previous Coffee with Senpai. Roxas gave me this idea, and I have loved it since. And I think it is an encounter set and this ride line premium set are 2 perfect products to cross promote formats. Yeah, so nothing for V Premium, and that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, I imagine eventually we'll get V Premium forms. I think that would be cool. But at the same time, it's like, hey, let's just have fun with it. Why not? Like, if Overdress takes place 3,000 years in Prey's future, then those units are prime targets to be strides and G-Guards. Right?
Correct. Oh man, not gonna lie, it's like we've been at it for an hour and a half.
That's usually how these things go.
That's fair. Last coffee that was.
Why is my Costco delivery taking so long? Damn it!
More like
I'm only ordering 4 cases of sparkle waters and a box of chips.
Last time when I was in the stream with you, along with
It was
along with Vanguard Wonder.
Chris. Yeah, it was Chris.
Yeah, with Chris. Yeah. He was it only lasted for like about an hour.
Yeah, well, usually I get lost in
than that.
conversation, and topics are just kind of like, because I've tried to end it like 30 minutes ago, but here we are, we're still going.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So like that premium idea, Roxas, that was definitely your idea, and I love it, and I think that that's something that can be done. And it's like, look, if you think that Bushy's, you know, nostalgia baiting, sure, okay, but hey, here's the flip side of that.
Here's the other side of the coin.
Here's the nostalgia baiting. Here's the post nut clarity.
Instead they like accidentally mixed booba and nostalgia.
Just
in one set.
The post nut clarity set, where it's like, hey, these units from the overdress era could be used as generic nation strides.
And their prices go up on how generic and possibly good they'll be.
Well, like the thing, I don't think they like. The thing about it is they would be
how good their generic skill is.
I would personally like it to be, if they were, I wouldn't want them to be like a crystal luster, but I want them to have the bare essence of what their skills normally do, but then also add in a heart ability. Yeah, so, but add in a heart ability where it's like, oh, hey, if your Vanguard is Bastion, if your Vanguard is Bruce, if your Vanguard is Chakravarti Nirvana, gain an extra ability. Oh, here we go. For example, so let's say you're playing Bastion, right?
Correct.
You pay the cost to stride, and you stride Bastion, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, it still does what Bastion does normally, but it's heart skill to be like, oh, if your heart is Apex, if your Vanguard is Bastion, plus 10k to the front row and draw a card. In essence, a Persona ride.
Yep.
We could just this is the Persona stride. Let's go, Persona stride. Ooh.
And then from Nirvana, if your heart happens to have Nirvana, Chikarabi Nirvana, its name, you would get like a free overdress. You can automatically overdress with Trickstar, and then one Varina card from either the deck or drop zone or soul somehow.
I mean, if cards end up in
damage zone,
but it's like
free overdress.
But no, so like their generic ability would be very similar to what they do naturally. So yeah. for Bruce, for like the Bruce stride, it could be, oh hey, when you stride, it is as if you are in Final Rush, or you would be in Final Rush at that point. And then it's like, oh hey, if you have Bruce is your heart, do a cool thing. Like, I think a good generic, hey, if your heart's this, it's like a Persona ride. Keep it simple. And then their generic skills would be, so the generic skill would be what they do normally. So that way any deck could use them within that nation. So, again, like for the Bastion stride, it's like, oh, if you reveal a grade 3 or greater card, you get to restand something and give it power. But if your Vanguard's also Bastion, you get it wouldn't give it too much of a, well, like, it would just encourage people to be like, oh, I want to build premium. Yeah, I don't have a premium, like, there's no ride line. But you could have cards that could, like, we could easily make premium versions of the ride line and the starter, and just have just like how it is in Zero, where the starter could be like, oh hey, at the start of your ride phase, discard a card, ride the grade 1 from your deck. Oh, the grade 2? Okay, cool. Or the grade 1, start of the ride phase, discard a card, ride it, and then draw an extra card, because why not? So that way you could have that consistency, but only for that. And there could be a special rule put in place where you couldn't. You have to go to all three. See,
If-
why can't
if the
I
cards
be
have
on the
to be-
design team? I think I could totally make a product and have it be, cool.
Bushiro, please.
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 EE for me.
Papa, please. Can I have crumb of card of R&D R&D?
Can I R&D? And they'll be like, you can R&D. D's nuts. They totally want to.
And then Toya says,
I would also like to see one more V set. Yeah, so like 3. And premium main sets and premium reprint. Okay, so I am praying to the Bushiroad Messiahs. We get Revival Selection Volume 2 announced in June. I am praying. Because okay, so Revival Selection was great because it's like, oh, here's some stand triggers that are cool for every clan. Here are some strides that are good for every clan generally. Here's some reprints that you guys need. Now here's a way to do it again. Except this time, instead of it being the stand trigger, it could be the effect heal triggers. The resource ones.
Yeah. Because
the
other ones were like, because the majority of them were already printed in their native sets, except for like 5 or 6 of them.
There it was Grand Blue, Pale Moon, Narukami, and OTT. Marie, what the fuck are you doing? Cat, what the fuck?
Okay, yeah, those actually need a reprint because those were promo cards.
Yeah, they're easy to get promo cards, but
still. Oh shit! I just realized something.
Huh?
My work schedule. I need to get that update. I need to update them on that.
So.
Oh well.
So I think in English we are getting 2 premium products. We're getting the I want to believe, okay, we're getting Premium Series, which is all new premium stuff, and then we're hopefully getting Revival Selection Volume 2 that will give us more reprints of other cards. Hell, I would say if they wanted to, just for English, that could be a way to release some VRs. It's like, sorry Japan, you don't get VR reprints. English does. Bushiroad, let's say English and worldwide should be like, perhaps I've judged you too harshly.
The West.
The West. The West be like, I've judged you too harshly. Here you go. Here are your VR reprints. Japan can wait for theirs. I don't know. That'd be interesting. So let's see. Resource heals, Heal Guardians. One more set of strides, perhaps the 2019-2021s. Yeah.
Hopefully Crystal Luster in there too.
Yeah, that's Marie, what the fuck? My cat's doing cat things. Hey, butthead. Come here. Come here. Come here. No? Okay. Okay, so she's starting to get into crackhead mode, so I think we're going to go ahead and end this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for chatting along, Mikey. Appreciate it.
No problem.
And
if you are attending Springfest in Ontario, be sure to drop on by and say hi.
We'll somehow be recognizable. We'll just.
I'll figure out something to be recognizable.
We'll figure out something. I need to figure out what I'm gonna do with the Senpai hat, because I don't want to wear the hat, but I want to have the hat. You
if you have a bag, you can just clip it onto your. Like if you have a bag lying around with you that you're carrying inside the venue.
Yeah, it's a snapback. Duh, thank you, genius.
Okay, and I gotta without revealing my face, because I know you did that already. Long ago.
Did I? Well, it was a long time ago. I think the internet forgot.
I haven't done mine at all yet.
When we get to the hotel, I'll get us all together. Just be like, me and the boys ready to check out the pool, and it'll be like the the classic Spider-Man villains.
Yeah, like it'll be
Checking out the hot tub.
yeah, like it'll have Ethel, Aichi, whatever our friends want to be, the other two want to be.
Other two. Well, I mean, we'll figure it out.
Okay, yeah.
All right, folks. Thank you guys for joining. You all have a good night. Remember, stay humble, stay safe. Please, for the love of God, go get vaccinated. Go get your booster. And if anything, because we've talked about this. And wear your face mask, go get vaccinated. Stay humble, stay safe. You guys have a good night. Peace out.
Bye, Felicia.